Since the whole thing is coming together, we are going to talk about Trump's master plan on this episode. If you do not suppose it's going to contain XRP and Ripple, bet what? Something is coming your way. We're going to talk about it. We will have a look at each season. Where are we? When will the season formally begin? In addition to discussing Elon Musk's goals, we can additionally discuss Ripple's stablecoin. Quite fascinating, isn't always it? I'm sure you understand what I suggest. You're going to find out if you do not, so without further ado, sit again, unwind, and permits dive right into a Bitcoin 98, 798 up, and see the alternate right away. 800. It has extended by 0.53% during the last day. Ethereum is up 0.2% at 2.8 proper now, with XRP buying and selling at an average lean of $0.2000 for USDT and USDC are each final at their dollar pegs. Yes, friend, don't you love that rate now? The general market cost of cryptocurrencies is 3.24 until Bitcoin can sooner or later get away an upward thrust over 104. I consider there might be some volatility across those regions. It can then continue to run after retesting the all-time high at 108, but chop for the instant. We're best going to look that. Everything can be chopped to pieces. Could the 2020 all-time excessive be retested by means of XRP? We'll prepare for a retest of XRP at roughly 190 to 196 if Bitcoin does not break out and returns to $90 to $91. $1,000 if it receives down there, it may not live long. But hold in thoughts that a retest isn't vital. From right here, we may flow on and upward. The fee of Bitcoin and its desires are the most crucial factors. After the first video, we mentioned this. This tweet is tremendous. This, in my opinion, is contributing to the path that the markets are headed. According to Eric Trump, this looks as if an outstanding time to spend money on Bitcoin. He said that it changed into an excellent opportunity to spend money. On Ethereum just 2 days in the past. The time has come, it's available on Uniswap, Bitmart has it, there might be greater listings quickly. Since you are aware about what customers from those various structures commonly do while the opposite postings are released, you want to get in earlier than them because they want to scalp, they typically purchase. They attempt to get concerned. In new endeavors, we're starting to step it up, which is why I maintain bringing this up. It's in actual time, not yet made public. It's finished, albeit I have not yet provided a hyperlink. This can be performed at any time and from any vicinity, social media logins as well. For folks who are unfamiliar with Web3 or cryptocurrency wallets, you can use Gmail to log in and have a wallet created for you instantly. People, this is how we get mass adoption. The organization on Telegram is increasing to greater than 2,000 individuals. The Twitter account is nearly pushing 8,000 to 9,000 As we hold to enhance the assignment they may retain to broaden and develop. I'm hoping you're listening. This is fascinating. For complete openness, Elon Musk is in prefer of placing US Treasury transactions on a blockchain. I'll inform you presently this is causing numerous people to be sad. His preference to do this does not sit down nicely with them. What blockchain could this take place on, though? Doge, it is no longer taking place. We are aware that it may not occur on Bitcoin. This have to appear on both Cardano or the XRP ledger, in my opinion. I'm just making an assumption right here. After all, no one clearly knows, isn't that proper? They went available and made a complete submit, Algorand. Why do they agree with their blockchain need to be used for government operations by using Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency? This is a bid, or as a minimum a plea, from Algorand. How can we get away this commercial? The X to give up the advertisement from this shady news website, Crypto Slayer, is not even seen to me. No thanks, how about it? According to a tweet published on February 4th, the Algorand Foundation emphasized how Algorand's era may enhance openness, mainly when it came to monitoring federal spending. Algorand claims that its blockchain is ideal for protective, sensitive government statistics and thwarting tampering for the reason that it's far constructed with quantum-resistant protection. Algorand, the XRP ledger, and Cardano are all capable of doing that, you already know. Therefore, if this does appear, there may be a substantial upheaval on this vicinity. Let's see whether or not Elon can be triumphant. I suggest I appreciate what he's doing. Good for him. Is altcoin season permanently on keep? What does the growing dominance of Bitcoin portend for the future? We've mentioned this storyline, alt season isn't always right here, in case you've been looking my channel for some time. Since it is unfaithful, I've referred to as out everyone who has been claiming it is all season. First up is Bitcoin season. What have we been witnessing? The dominance of Bitcoin is gradually increasing. Why? Because Bitcoin goes to run. We can enter the altcoin era after Bitcoin has completed working. It claims that the dominance of Bitcoin has reached its highest stage since the 2021 bull marketplace at over 60%. The debate over whether or not the altcoin season is suspended indefinitely or without delay has heated up because of Bitcoin's developing dominance. I'll tell you now, it hasn't been placed on hold, however it's going to take place ultimately. When is the query? Everyone is curious about the precise time. We can begin discussing alt season once Bitcoin establishes itself, reaches its full ship and run, and reaches, say, 150 or 175, probably even higher. That's simply my sincerely conservative goals. However, there may not be an altcoin season till then. Does that imply that these cryptocurrencies might not pump then? Are the altcoins no longer going to surge in cost? Not. They will retain to pump. They'll nevertheless ascend. However, while we talk alt season, we're talking about parabolic blow-off tops, not right now. However, later this YR, Bitcoin have to cross first. Then we've this. You can tell Stuart Alderati has been paying interest on the grounds that he published. Jorge Toleno has reportedly been moved to the SEC's IT division. What a downgrade. Many individuals became agitated because, nicely, the litigation wasn't completed. All they need is the formal declaration with the intention to experience relieved that it's far ultimately finished. Alderadi knowledgeable you that it's miles, currently handiest a diversion. There is nothing to be worried about. Ripple resumed hiring within the United States. The lawyer for the SEC, who has basically been ignoring the criticism of Ripple, has been kicked out of the case. He will now be operating for the SEC in IT. Why would you do away with your top canine right here if you have no goal of dropping charges and transferring ahead with this lawsuit? You wouldn't. We're going to hold to war this. However, you recognize what? That's what Ripple is saying. Go paintings for your IT now, Stuart Alderati. Off the case you are.